because I love the Lord. And when you love the Lord, you got to love everybody.
That's right.
Love everybody. Since y'all got that down pat, let's talk about white people since I know. These are just jokes. I love white people. They just get up too early for me though. They be getting up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. The fish ain't even up at 5 in the morning. They will be up. Black folk know we don't get up that early. We gotta be to work at 8 o'clock. We'll get up at 7:30 and go, whew, I got 15 more minutes to sleep. And then we get to work and wonder why we got fired. Ain't nothing like seeing a black person get fired though. You ever seen a black person get fired? Then see a white person get fired, it's totally different. We get fired, we gonna get real loud. I didn't like the job, no way. And walk out and steal toilet paper. Because we're gonna need something to wipe our butts till we find another job. White people are a little different. They get fired, they get real quiet. And the black people get nervous. Bob ain't said nothing all day. Then the news come on, Bob done shot 10 mannequins at Walmart. He done blew the head off the mannequin. Black people be sitting on, I told you Bob was crazy. He shot the mannequins in the head. Just bought me a new car too, man. My comedy career is rolling. Bought me a new car, 1970 Pinto.
Oh, boy.
Oh, y'all laughing. I still got payments on that thing. Crime so bad in Baltimore, I got carjacked in my Pinto. On Black History Month. On Martin Luther King Boulevard. Guy snatched me out of my car, then he had the nerve to stop at the next light. And I ran him down, take me out of my Pinto. Tapped on the window. I said, hey, you're gonna take this car, you might want to take these payments that go with it. He gave me back my Pinto. I put a club on the thing too. Parked it in Cherry Hill, woke up the next day, somebody stole the club. Didn't even touch the car, just took the club. Put a little note in there, said next time buy yourself a real car. So I bought me an Escort. That's right, an 89 Escort too, baby. You ain't had an Escort till you had an 89 Escort. And I'm driving on my Escort on I-695, had an accident. The airbag didn't come out. Only thing saved me was these big lips. Come on now, some of y'all got big lips too, it ain't just me. Might as well laugh. You laughed at the white jokes, you laugh at the big lip joke too. I'm in a good mood. I love church. I can't wait to go to church tomorrow. I love church. Love church, man. Love church. But ain't nothing like it. See, I go to the Fountain Baptist churches out here on Monument Street, if you ever heard of it. My pastor there is Dr. Chambers there, new pastor. Nothing like going to church to see those seniors there. I love the seniors. Love y'all. Nothing like seeing them singing that morning devotion. Some of them act like they've been hanging out at Melba's nightclub all night. Standing there with a little stomach hanging out. A little mug on their face. Glad to be in the service. Glad to be in the service. Glad to be in the service one more time. He didn't have to let me leave. I'm so glad he did. Glad to be in the service one more time. Singing like that, you ought to be glad to be in choir rehearsal. There's one more. Church doesn't change so much. See, I was a 60s, 70s, 80s baby. 60s, 70s, 80s. My people from North Carolina. That's right. Church has changed. Offerings done changed in the church. Remember back days, people, offerings used to be on that little silver plate? Yeah. You put your little money in, keeping it moving. That's right. My sister was a trip though. She used to put a quarter in church and take $1 worth of change out. I'm like, Brenda, you know you're cheating the Lord. You know you're cheating the Lord. Now they done changed offerings. Now they got the offerings in those envelopes. People can put anything in an envelope. Like a cable bill, mortgage. You know what you need God to help you with. Maybe I put my gas and electric on, God to turn it back on. Crazy. Church can change. I go to a senior church. Love the church. Nothing like seeing the seniors in there wearing hats. My church, they can wear some hats. They wear hats in your church, just go, So y'all see the same thing I see. Everybody be wearing hats. Small women wearing little hats on their head. Larger women wearing wide hats on their head. All I'm going to say, if you're going to get a hat to fit your head. Don't be blocking the pew while I'm trying to see the choir. This one lady had all kind of fruit on her hat. Apples and oranges and grapes on her hat. I sit back there so long, I just reached up there and grabbed me a grape and ate it. I'm glad to be in the service one more time. I did a Catholic church too. Anybody ever been to a Catholic church? Any Catholics in the house? One or two way in the back. Look, hey, look, they way in the back ducking. Because they'll change up on you in a minute. Now Catholics, you Catholics back there, you know I'm not telling no story. I did a Catholic church, their offerings are different. They got a pole with a basket on the end of it. Am I right? They got a pole with a basket on it. Now, sweetie, I love you. We met earlier, but you look like you would dunk the offering. But not in the Catholic church. You know how you be faking like you got to get up and go to the bathroom? That's what this pole is. You reach out. Come on, girl. Come on, put that 10% up in here. You know what God did for that hair weave. Come on. Y'all all sensitive. Y'all African. Come on, old MacDonald's had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had some weaves. E-I-O, with a weave there, a weave there, there's a weave, there's a weave, there's a weave, there's a wig there, weave there. See, that's the thing with black people, we take things too serious. Oh, I'm sorry, and the Jerry Curl there. We take things too serious. Take things too. That look like your hair there. That's your hair, ain't it? I can tell, ain't much there. It looks like your hair. We take things too serious. People, you only getting 30 minutes of my act and I'm getting out of here. And they gonna pay me before I get off this microphone because I know I done made some enemies. That's how people come to church. You ever see people come to church with an attitude? Do you see that in your churches? Yeah. Okay, y'all the people at church right now. Cause I can feel, you know, you can feel attitude. I don't feel laughter. All I'm feeling is, I hope that cable bill get paid on Monday. If you trust in God, He's gonna take care of you. How many trust in God just go, Just these older people going, I thought they were going to do the Campbell soup. Good. That's why Jesus Christ is good. Y'all a good church, though. That's all right, man. All right. I love y'all, though, man. I had this pastor one time, Mary was talking about pastors. Well, some pastors have, people don't know 70, 80, 90-year-old pastors. They done been through something. They bring a lot of wisdom to the table. Am I right, y'all? All right. That's right. They do, man. But some of them sometimes tell on themselves. They have a reflection. You know, what they done went through. I went to this one pastor, his name was Pastor Grady. He could really pray. He could preach. The only thing I liked about Pastor Grady, once he started preaching, getting to the word, then he just started singing a hymn. You got a pastor that sing hymns? He'd be like, and Jesus said, I am redeemed, born with a price. Jesus has changed my whole life. There was some reason that reflection comes in his head. My papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat. See, y'all been out there a little bit. If anybody asks you just who I am, I want you to tell them that I am redeemed. I see y'all singing that church music. There you go. Yeah, just a little church there. Don't come to my church though. I think them people got the seats on reserve. You ever go to them churches where people got the same seat every week? The same seat. To the left and to the right. They're sitting in the same seat. Don't even fellowship with nobody else. Every now and then play musical chairs. No, just go to another seat and sit down. Just sit with Miss Johnson. She's been waiting to talk to you since you've been in the church. We do that though. Where you going, brother? You gotta go to the bathroom? Okay.
I'm good.
I know how it is once you get 50, boy. I gotta go again. I'm 54 years old. Don't let these jokes fool you, people. That's right. I'm 54 years old. I'm blessed to be here. That's why we need to laugh. Any day above ground is a good day.
Amen.
Any day above is a